Now we're gonna do just Gran Turismo 4 Prologue, which is like the extended demo version of Gran Turismo 4, which I already 100%ed that. I didn't even know Gran Turismo 4 Prologue existed, honestly. Cosplay. Think I'll ever do a cosplay. I wish I could get a girlfriend who would do cosplay though. That would be fucking dope. Yeah, same here, no luck. Wonder how emotional the credits will be in this game. But yeah, just ignore the weird order I've been playing Gran Turismo games. Because I played Gran Turismo 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then I played Concept, which came out... Well, the Japanese version came out before 3, I think, but the European version came out after 3. And then this came out before Gran Turismo 4, but I already finished Gran Turismo 4. Love the high frame rate though. This is racing music. I was vibing. Oh. No, come on, I'm vibing. Scratches on the discs usually screw up the cutscenes. Ford GTs, boy. They definitely like to show the Ford GTs. So yeah, if you remember the 24-hour races I did, those were in Gran Turismo 4, but this is like, yeah, like an extended demo. It's like a very big demo version, but it's like its own little game. Where's the music? Wait, no. So there's school mode, arcade mode. Okay. Guess we'll do school mode then. Although I am curious to see what cars there are in arcade first. Let's do that first. This game also comes with a making of video. We got Tsukuba. Pretty boring track. New York. Grand Canyon. Fuji. And oh, the Italian tarmac rally course. Jesus. Those are boring choices. It's nice to hear unique music. We raced against this car just a few minutes ago. Oh yeah, I gotta check frickin' options first as well. That it? That's all the cars I get? That's not a lot. Do I get the same selection here? Yeah. Oh yeah, let's actually enter it a bit. Traction control, fuck no, I'm not a pleb. Opponent cars on Tsukuba, Fuji, and New York. Why would you not want a opponent car? Own card. Good, I'm pro. But yeah, like seeing like women do cosplays. Whew, there's some cosplays that are like, you know, something else. First thing. Licenses. Oh, this game completion. Do you like 2B cosplays? Because those are some of my favorite. Yeah, 2B. You don't know what 2B is? Oh my god, Slayer. Just Google 2B and go to images. There's nothing else I need to tell you. Or better yet, do 2B and then space cosplay. Typical anime cosplay.
Welcome to the first lesson of Gran Turismo 4, Prologue.
I don't think so.
This lesson takes place on the beginner's course in the
Wow,
driving
we're
park,
getting
a
voice.
short circuit designed for racing practice. For this lesson, take 2 relaxed laps around the course. The engine of the car has been limited to enable a
It is
maximum
from
speed
Nier
of just
Automata,
50 kilometers
which
per
is a pretty
hour.
good game, I heard.
The
It looks
time
very
limit
fun.
is very generous, so this is your chance to take a nice slow drive without concern for the remaining time or your driving speed. What you must concentrate on, however, is staying on the track. So make sure you do, no matter how slowly you need to drive to do it. If you go off the track, you'll be disqualified. Just think of it as a Sunday drive. You'll see a line indicating the smoothest route displayed on the road surface. If you follow this line, you can get a feel for the correct racing line, a vital technique in circuit racing. While driving, take time to consider what makes that particular line the ideal one. Take careful note of the timing and severity of the corners, and learn how to take corners correctly without spinning. As a general rule, your steering should be gradual and minimal. Good luck with the lesson.
Thanks, ma'am. Wow, overhead cam, look at that. That's weird. Cam is loose here, it's like stuck. Oh, I'm not allowed to go in the grass. No, I'm pressed! And fled. Why are we limited to 50 kilometers an hour? Not my style. Guess you're not a real gamer nerd like me. Because real gamer nerds love anime girls. Anime waifus. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. I know you're thinking about Dragon Ball. Oh, this is so boring at 50 kilometers an hour. Christ. I don't get gold? Jesus. Maybe I didn't start good at the start. I don't even think I need to go that wide, just because the top speed is so low. There's like no speed I'm gaining by exiting wide. I'm not allowed to go faster than 50. Yep, my car is limited to 50. Because this is a beginner lesson for plebs. Oh shit, just too slow, god damn it. Alright, now I know what to do. I can go up in gears, but it will not increase my speed. I'm stuck at 50. The lady said this car is power limited for the purpose of training. No fucking shot. Gonna have to go full. Even though there's a bit of wheel spin. To go tighter over the curbs, probably. But like, time is very generous. Like, what are you talking about? I need to like min-max this shit already. Welcome back. Stir. Stir. I don't even get to see we get to see it. All clapping for me. Oh god, that's the fucking cube car, fuck. You cheating? So unlike you, Slayer. Oh, I'm still locked you. Wait, what's the difference between this test and the other? Doing. Why am I again limited? It's like the same test. Why do I have to do the same test twice? No, I'm pretty sure I selected the other one. This is a different time I need to beat the 0.6. Last time it was like a flat time. Pretty bad because he shouldn't go out on this max speed, then you can't get the top speed. What? Okay, maybe I did accidentally, but this. I don't know. I guess I did do the same one, what the fuck? I'm confused. I'm pretty sure I selected the other one, but I guess it is the same one, what the fuck? I'm an idiot then. It is confirmed. STRONKI idiot confirmed.
Welcome to Lesson 2. In this lesson, you'll learn about the most important aspect of driving skill, steering. This lesson takes place on the Fuji International Speedway. Traffic cones are positioned on the final straight. Change from lane to lane without hitting the cones. Also, be careful of how much you turn the car. Try to get a feel for how the car moves with just a slight turn. Mastering the sensitivity of steering will become a crucial foundation for your more advanced racing skills. The car you will be using for this lesson is not high-powered, but the same basic techniques apply to all cars. Remember, make sure you steer the car slowly and gradually. Good luck in your lesson.
I guess both. Or stuck to one gear as well. Oh god, braking.
Welcome to Lesson 3.
Yeah.
In this lesson, you'll learn about effective braking. This is just as important a racing technique as gradual steering. With racing games, many players simply try to go as fast as possible, neglecting brake application altogether. This lesson is your chance to learn to use that often forgotten brake. So, when you start, accelerate quickly and head straight for the goal area. In the goal area, you'll see a zone indicating your stop position. Keep your eyes on this zone and brake hard and fast to bring the car to a sudden halt. On your first try, you'll probably go past the stopping area, but don't worry. On your next try, just apply the brake a bit earlier. Be careful not to brake too early or you'll stop before reaching the stopping zone. Full acceleration, followed by sudden braking. Achieving the proper timing for this sequence is no easy task. To pass this lesson with flying colours, try to remember the physical surroundings when you apply the brakes. With each try, you'll gain more understanding of the point at which to brake in order to be accurate. Good luck in your lesson.
Thank you. Wah, wah, wah.
Welcome to Lesson 4. This lesson takes place on the second corner of the beginner's course in the driving park. In this lesson, you'll learn that once a car is travelling at a certain speed, no amount of steering will enable you to turn a corner correctly. This is a basic aspect of car physics. When a car doesn't respond to steering on a corner, drivers often try to steer into the corner even harder. The car still fails to turn and they end up ploughing off the track, a common sight in racing games. In this lesson, you'll learn a fundamental driving concept. In order to negotiate a turn correctly, you must slow down. When you first set off and you're accelerating, the car responds well and turns as you enter the first corner. Some way through the turn, you find the car edging towards the outside, heading for trouble. No matter how much you steer, the car will simply not respond. This means your cornering speed is too high. The next time this happens and you find yourself drifting off the line, decelerate. By decelerating and lowering your speed, the car will stop its drift towards the outside of the corner and begin to regain its position on the line, and thus regaining its ability to turn. This rule applies to all of the upcoming lessons, so bear it in mind. Okay, good luck with your lesson.
Driving 101. Bit wide. I can just feel what the sweet spot is in general. I don't really look at the number, I just feel it out when the car is gonna lose grip or not.
Welcome to Lesson 5. In this lesson, you'll be driving on the beginner's course in the driving park from Lesson 1. You must negotiate two bends, one large and one small. The larger corner has a 60-metre radius, the small a 30-metre radius. This lesson differs from previous tests in that there is no speed limiter on the engine of the car you'll be using. You'll need to apply the brakes before entering corners and control your speed during cornering. Try to follow the ideal line as displayed on the track. You'll notice that at the entrance to a corner, the line follows the outside. In the middle of the corner, or apex, it moves to the inside, and at the exit of the corner once again, follows the outside. This indicates the fundamental racing concept of taking a corner out, in, out. By taking this line, you can freely accelerate through the exit of the corner. As a result, you can increase speed for the next straight and improve your overall time. Practice this and bear in mind the other skills you've accumulated so far. Remember to brake properly, don't steer too hard and watch the racing line. Best of luck with your lesson.
Braked a bit too much there. off-road.
Welcome to Lesson 6. In this lesson, you'll experience driving on a dirt course. This lesson takes place on the Grand Canyon mini track, a specially created course just off the Grand Canyon rally course. There's plenty of time to finish, so don't rush it. Just take a nice slow run around the course. This lesson's designed not to get the best time, but to help you familiarise yourself with the physical properties of this rally car designed for a dirt-based course. The main difference between a dirt course and tarmac is just that the surface is more slippery. As a result, the car reacts to your controls a fraction later than normal. Also, notice that the rear tyres lose their grip when cornering. You'll also need to steer much more to get a suitable response from the car. While on a tarmac or paved road, you control the car slowly and gradually, on a dirt road, control is quick and sudden, not refined. Since this is your introductory run on a dirt road, take it slowly and cautiously. Be careful not to go off the track or run into barriers. Well then, good luck with your lesson.
Oops. Struggling most because I don't really know this track well. Oh, there's a mini map, but yeah, they're just bullshitting. No, I'm not gonna be fast enough. It's always off-road I struggle at in Gran Turismo. Got fucking bronze even. Ugh. Fucking off-road sucks in this game. Fucked it up. How am I slower all of a sudden though? I just held the throttle like I did it the first time. See how inconsistent it is? Both times I just held throttle and suddenly I was faster and slower. Yeah, bronze.
Nice work. You finished the green section. Now try the orange section.
Fuck. I'm green. Bird. I got interesting cars to drive. Uba, I've driven like a 9-hour race on this track. I know this track in and out.
Welcome to Lesson 7. This lesson takes place on the Tsukuba circuit in Japan. At roughly 2 kilometers in length, Tsukuba circuit is relatively short. However, if you try for a record time, this circuit is a beast. The purpose of this lesson is not to break any records, it's to give you a good, relaxed look at the course. Again, you'll have plenty of time, so take it as slow as you like and drive cautiously. If you don't brake before corners to bring your speed down, you'll be off the track in no time, leading to disqualification. Once again, try to trace the ideal racing line displayed on the track. As you do this, consider what makes this the ideal line. Have a safe trip around this stylishly designed circuit where every corner, be it large or small, presents a unique challenge to the driver. Okay, good luck with your lesson.
It's a decently boring track, to be honest. This car is that the asymmetrical car? Maybe it's not. We're doing 2 laps. It's too slow.
Welcome to Lesson 8. Hopefully you got a good idea in Lesson 7 of what the Tsukuba circuit is all about, because in this lesson you'll use a segment of that circuit. You'll practice cornering on a portion, beginning with the Dunlop bridge down to the second hairpin corner. A hairpin corner is sharp and long, so controlling your speed is very important. When you near the corner, brake hard and bring your speed right down. If you go too fast, you'll deviate from the ideal line. Learn exactly when to apply the brakes in order to turn correctly and follow the racing line. The racing line is an out-in-out manoeuvre as described in previous lessons. Try to remember the term clipping point, which is the spot at which the car runs closest to the inside of the corner. Also, remember the term understeer. This is when the car fails to respond to steering correctly as a result of failing to reduce speed sufficiently. So then, best of luck with your lesson.
Yeah, I'm not really getting the apex properly. Braking a bit too late. Just need to get the apex better. There we go. Slow. Yeah. Tough for this car. Go too slow. Oof. I wonder if I should do a late Apex here, but not sure how viable that is. This one's actually pretty tough. I feel like I'm turning in too early. I just can't get it to turn enough. It's so weird. It's past that apex, there's like it's so tight and it's like so hard to get the turn in there. Jeez, I'm starting to lose hope if I will. Starting to believe I'm not gonna be able to do this thing. Every time I go so wide when exiting the apex. If I slow down to get it, I just get past. Can't do this. The fuck? Crazy. See, again, every time I'm following the racing line, I'm doing the braking and everything at the same time, and I'm just too slow there. What the hell? Tiny bit faster, but nothing. Oh. Christ, man. Before I get 0.801. 8,000 gold. Alright. You have a good night of sleep, Tommy. Thank you for coming over. I hope you had a good time. Sleep well, man. Unbelievable. This is absolutely insane. Can't do this one, man. This is fucking ridiculous. I think I'm gonna give up on this one. Every time past that apex, I get past it. Fuck this.
Welcome to Lesson 9. For this lesson, you'll be driving through an old Italian town filled with beautiful scenery. You'll learn how to handle consecutive corners at high speeds. An S-bend refers to right and left-hand corners that come quickly one after another. If you were an ordinary driver on the public road, you could take these corners by simply following the turns back and forth. However, steering hard to the left and then hard to the right prevents you from maintaining your speed. So, as a racing driver, you must skim the apexes of the two corners, taking a route that is as close as possible to a straight line. That way, you can easily negotiate the corners with a minimal amount of steering, and that will increase the speed at which you can exit the corners. So, anytime you come up against S-bends, use minimal steering and try to take the straightest line possible. The straighter the line, the more you can hit the accelerator and the faster you can get through the curves. Think of it in this way. Minimal steering can straighten out the most twisting of tracks. That's what you should take away from this lesson. Best of luck with this challenge.
And this like getting 2 tries. And that shows you the difficulties of being consistent.
Welcome to Lesson 10. This lesson takes place on a segment of the long Grand Canyon Rally course. Hopefully you got a feel for driving on a dirt course in Lesson 6. Well, keep that lesson in mind as you learn how to gain further control over the car. As you approach a corner, apply the brakes to lower your speed as if you were racing on tarmac. This time, however, the difference is in the details. The proper technique for driving on a dirt course is to tap the brake just for a moment as you steer. When you brake while steering, the rear tyres will lose grip and you'll feel the car move more towards the outside than it would with the usual amount of steering. This effect is known as a drift. Add some braking to your steering to bring the car under control. This is the most important dirt racing technique. Make sure you get a feel for it. Okay then, best of luck with the lesson.
So zoomed out. Holy shit. Jesus.
Now it's time for a coffee break. The coffee breaks are bonus stages that use the Gran Turismo driving system and are designed to give you a change in pace. You'll proceed to the next stage whether you pass or not, so there's no pressure. Cones have been arranged in a figure of 8 on the Gymkhana in the driving park. The rules are simple. Just touch all of the cones in the shortest possible time. You can start the figure of 8 at any point, so go for it. You don't have to knock over the cones, just touch them and they'll simply disappear. Enjoy your coffee break.
Oh, jeez.
Welcome to Lesson 11. In Lesson 3, you practice braking on the straight of the Fuji International Speedway. This lesson is another chance to polish your braking skills, but with greatly increased speed. Now you can get a feel for full braking at much higher speeds than before. For a circuit racer, braking at speeds in excess of 200 kilometers an hour is not uncommon. These are fierce speeds, and the distance required to bring the car to a stop after hitting the brakes is longer than expected. Use this lesson to ensure you don't miss the necessary braking point. Of course, the main principle is no different from Lesson 3. The trick is to remember a physical location that signifies the point at which you hit the brakes. If you follow this advice, you'll be coming to a stop in the correct position in no time. Best of luck with the lesson.
Close. Fast car. Oh my god, I barely changed my brake point. That was a very nice car. Was it? I felt like that was upgraded, I'm not sure. But...
Welcome to Lesson 12. In this lesson, you'll learn how to drive through a series of corners on a different portion of Fuji International Speedway. You'll be practicing on the B corners, a section of track made up of 3 consecutive small bends. Take a look at the ideal line displayed on the track, and you'll notice that one of the lines through the corners does not follow the ordinary out-in-out trajectory. This line is designed to allow for the fastest possible exit from the B corners. This will determine the speed with which you can take the upcoming final corner, and in turn the maximum speed with which you can enter the straight that follows. Racers consider the speed averaged over the entire course, not just the speed of individual corners. So in this lesson you can learn this too. Good luck!
So close. Driving recklessly.
Nice work! You've finished the orange section. Next, try your hand at the blue section.
Key to becoming a pro driver. I mean, they're good lessons for beginners, as long as they pay attention to the logic presented.
Welcome to lesson 13.
We gotta
this lesson
begin
takes
somewhere.
place in central New York City. A long straight on the main street ends in a 90-degree corner. Take 2 slow laps around this course. As before, you'll be given plenty of time, so consider it a laid-back tour of the city. But don't be too complacent. Contact with the course boundaries means automatic disqualification. You'll be tempted to floor the accelerator on the long straight, but make sure you bring your speed down enough to take the upcoming 90-degree corner. Just as you learned in lesson 11, remember the surrounding buildings and other signs that signify where you need to start braking. Also, be sure to drive up on the curb on the corners. Once you can create a mental picture of the course in your head, you'll be close to your goal. By pushing the R3 button on the right analog stick, you can, if you wish, turn off the ideal line indicator. Once you get used to it, try racing with this indicator turned off. Best of luck.
I didn't know I could turn it off. I need to do 2 laps, shit. A bit too early there. Oh, that was not smooth. Yeah, you sleep well, Slayer. Sleep well. Thanks for coming over. You had a good time. We got silver. Alright. Well, interesting. But this game seems shorter than I thought. If it's only that plus the arcade mode, whereas the arcade mode probably doesn't have content to complete then. But okay, thank you all for coming over. Be on again tomorrow. Have a good night.